definition of fate. Hold the vibration of it already done, even when the whole world still looks the same. So anchored in new identity that the old one no longer seduces you. And this is the embodiment at its finest, recalibration. Shortest way to everything is, as I mentioned many times, gratitude. So this is also beautiful. Be so anchored in new identity that the old one no longer seduces you. You are no longer the previous version of you. It served its purpose. Have gratitude for the lessons, but you're no longer, as I like to say, I'm under no obligation to be the same person I was 5 minutes ago, not 5 months ago or 5 weeks ago, or so on and so forth. I've noticed that some people from my childhood and those who I know for more than 30 years said that they noticed how I change. I was someone who, whenever my friend is free and puts me in their schedule, I would be available for that schedule. That's not in alignment with this new version of me, because as someone who, yes, I had many jobs after my high school. I simply never was attracted to university. I was always someone who lived life literally from spirit, and if something isn't pulling me, I amputate it from my life immediately. Yes, I had many challenges. I was very young, and I'm so grateful now for all these new and young entrepreneurs, especially here on YouTube, who, let's say, Quasi here, he is a very young man, and I adore him because he also had that kind of journey where I think that his profession, and he finished for being engineer, and he even started to work in some, I don't know, but literally the dude felt like he's going to jail every morning. He was so drained, and he was, as he says, that was soul sucking. Even though he chose it, I think that he comes from immigrant parents and the old school, even mine and many previous generations lived that way. Elementary, high, university, steady job, pension, and so even more than 20 years ago, I simply wasn't in resonance with that, and I said, you know what, I'm not interested in this. And as someone who chose the different kind of pet, I remember that before I knew all this stuff, and that no matter what my choices are, I'm not less than, and I'm not unworthy, or I don't know what, towards those. Most of my friends, and all of them, choose that familiar pet, and I'm okay, I love them the same. But I remember that for so long, because I had many occasional different jobs. Literally, there is nothing in this world. I think that I just didn't be a pilot, and I didn't give birth. But I think that if through the magic we in some parallel universe wake up, and we should give birth to baby, as old school did when women did it naturally all around the places. I could do even that, because you know what, you just do it. There is no can I or I can't. Can I wondering, and meanwhile baby struggling. I mean, I can do most of the because I'm self-made and I never run the way. I was this and that and many things. And I gathered priceless experiences. But I remember that I felt inferior to those people who, and what has affected to me feeling inferior and separated from those people who chose that familiar pet was that many from my family members thought that I'm failure because I was potential, and they used to tell me that you are so smart, little girl. We thought that you will literally be, I don't know, lawyer, doctor, pilot, this or that. I can say now that because when I was growing up, there weren't options for women to be pilots, and so I was always attracted to a little more masculine jobs. I don't know why, but I like that adrenaline, and I think that if I now could go back, probably I would choose something like that. But you know what? I'm living, my pet is my purpose, and that's what rests my soul. Many people are beating themselves up because they're, what's my purpose? What? Ah, and the whole life is gone. He haven't figured out what his purpose is, and he lived miserable life. Don't do it. We are not all born to be Donald Trump or Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or I don't know, all those people who are Kardashians and top celebrities. No, your purpose can be to have a small cottage somewhere in the mountains and to be the best father, mother, brother, sister. Your journey is your purpose. Rest your soul. Uh, Life literally has all the data about leaves that fall off in the autumn. Do you really think that life has no data about you and where he put you? And your journey is your purpose. Stop beating yourself. Rest your soul. So this guy eventually found the strength to uh, quit that soul-sucking job, as he says, and he started with videos, and he's so sweet. He's now, I think, 1 million followers or something like that. That's not even important. As I told you, I can here have 100 million followers on world or one follower. That will not change me. This here became spontaneous fulfillment of I don't know what, probably my purpose. Because let me tell you something, to overcome and be brave and strong through disease that lasted long, through two near-death experiences, to all those things that I went through into hospital is probably a part of my message that I should share here. I don't believe that that was just a random thing that happened so that I can share it with my friends or family. No, I think that my example should use as many people possible to even those most challenging things, to always be aware and to know that even if it feels that literally life is ending, uh, it's just falling into place. Everything is falling into place. So my most challenging and hard experiences were my greatest lessons and became this movement. So uh, you know what you are going through, and just never give up. Show up every day, because I mean, the quitting is never the option. Just remember how our ancestors lived, and most of them never had in their mind as a thought option of giving up. So please never disappoint them. Be here, stay strong, do your best, show up every day, and as I said, your journey is your purpose. Rest your soul. All is well, you're safe. Nothing is random, trust me. And I would add one more thing, that's that uh, true mastery for me is being aware in the midst of shaking in life that that's just one more brick through the fulfillment of all your heart's desires. So seeing every challenge as a part of you becoming stronger and more empowered person is true mastery. So yes, it's easy when everything is finished to be this was experience that made me stronger, blah blah blah. Yes, but how suffered you are through it. You must be aware. That's why the expanding awareness and getting into a higher state of consciousness and all these things is so important, because when it's happening, you are aware of what's happening. So you have a higher vision. You watch it from above. How you can access to this? By becoming people who turn the searching lights inward. Most of humanity and collective consciousness is going through life with searchlights pointed outward. There is no answers outward in the physical world. Turn searchlights inward. All answers are given to you. Avoid going unconscious, because even I, who is in this for a long time, sometimes slip into unconscious, let's say through scrolling or whatnot. And I noticed that slipping again into unconscious is our choice as a form of avoiding certain feelings and emotions. Don't do it. The more you avoid it, it becomes bigger and bigger, but whenever you face it, sit with it. Feel uncomfortable. It won't kill you. And the more you feel it, the less it will have the power and grid over you. I hope this was helpful. I decided that the story about my surgeon, which I saw yesterday, and I'm very, very happy, because that's my God, my second God. As I said, your hierarchy should be you and God, if you trust, or whatever it is that you believe. For me is God, me and God, me and me and family. And I had to put my surgeon after me and somewhere there in between with my family, because that man saved my life twice and was so kind and gentle, and he literally restored my faith in humanity. Such a powerful person, such a powerful presence, because I think that he has 2 or 3 years more to his pension. So it's a man with lots of experience, and many surgeons. I can imagine what he has saw and what he has witnessed, but he hasn't lost his pure soul. He's so humble that, I mean, I would like to even be able to explain to you how powerful that presence is, and how grateful I am for being chosen and for living the God's grace to be saved, but by such a person. So I'll speak, because this man almost a 1 hour. I'm glad that I decided to record it. There are a few more, 4 or 5 pages that I written more, but I will left that and few sentences about my life savior for some of the next recording, because I don't want this to last too long. At the end, once again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for resonating with the message. I'm not putting so effort in, I don't know, shining and aesthetic. I think that the most important thing here is to help you feel empowered, especially if you're going through any challenge, and to remind you that the universe always has your back, and that no matter what you're going through, you will end up at the other side as the person who is always trying. And what's the most beautiful thing about it is that you will be able to be the light for someone else. We are in this all together, and the first law of every creator is to share what they learned. So know thyself, always be aware that your purpose is to be joyful, energetic body, loving, compassionate heart, reflective, alert, creative, joyful, happy, healthy mind, a lightness of being. Affirm, who am I, what do I want, what is my purpose in life, and what am I grateful for. Life will move you into answers. Just relax, recalibrate, just relax. All is well, you're safe. I love you and talk to you soon.